What is coronavirus? Coronavirus is a large family of viruses. It consists of genetic material, in its middle part, the part called envelope, around it, and protein protrusions. The coronavirus is a disease that was detected in 1960, with several varieties. The virus, which is seen mostly in animals, has also been seen in humans for the first time. The current outbreak first appeared in Wuhan, China, in December 2019. What are the symptoms of coronavirus? Coronavirus disease, a high fever, 39 degrees, that starts suddenly after an incubation period lasting 2 to 14 days. It manifests itself with respiratory symptoms such as cough and shortness of breath. Some patients may also have a sore throat and runny nose. The disease usually shows a moderate to severe clinical course. Severe disease suffered as the majority of people who lost their lives because of this disease, and elderly, 65 years and older, those of the underlying disease, lung diseases, organ failure, cancer, diabetes, immunosuppressive diseases. Organ transplantation consists of those people who are using drugs that suppress the immune system. In young healthy adults, the disease is relatively mild. How is coronavirus disease COVID-19 diagnosed? Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is diagnosed with this disease with specially developed diagnostic kits. However, the following symptoms should be observed in order for the diagnosis to be made in the clinical examination. Persistent of coughing fits the fever with unknown origin which does not decrease nausea that can't stop intestinal problems, diarrhea, difficulty in breathing and shortness of breath. COVID-19 new coronavirus disease and symptoms. It is named corona, which means crown in Latin, because it resembles the crown of the king in shape. Coronavirus raises fever. The incubation period is shortened to 4 days and 14 days at most. During incubation, the person may not show any symptoms. But once this period is complete, the symptoms may be weakness, fatigue, loss of appetite, sore throat, cough. New coronavirus is no different from influenza virus in terms of symptoms. How coronavirus is transmitted. The new coronavirus, with its newly given name COVID-19, is thought to be transmitted by respiratory secretions like other coronaviruses. Cough, sneezing, laughing and speaking from people with the virus spread to the environment containing respiratory secretions. Droplets sound people's mouth, nose and eyes by contact with the cause of these people to become sick. In this way, human-to-human transmission of the disease requires closer contact than 1 meter. According to today's information, it can be said that the new coronavirus COVID-19 is not transmitted by food such as meat, milk, eggs. It is necessary to separate the influenza virus from the coronavirus. Antigenic change in influenza happens very quickly. Influenza is a disease-making, spreading force of influenza faster and more. SARS, MERS-CoV and new coronaviruses have different antigenic structures and are different. The latest outbreak is claimed to have been transmitted by eating seafood in the city of Wuhan, although the ethological source is not yet clear. The coronavirus has been found to pass from different seafood to humans. It is then transmitted not by those who eat these foods, but by the respiratory output of the people who receive the microbe, to those around them. Later, it is claimed that it was infected with healthcare workers. How should we clean up when we get home from the outside? We need to do it all the time, not during this coronavirus outbreak. The outside environment is more polluted. We believe that we take our shoes off outside the house, we hang our coat by the door, we put our umbrella aside, we take our clothes off. We have to take off our shoes and take off our clothes and put them in the dirt. We should wash our hands later. We should wash our hands with soap and water. If we did a very dirty job, we should take a shower, but we can't say do it every day. After this is over, we can go to the common area and rest in our room. And we can put our coats in the open and air it for a couple of hours. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.